Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Strompcast, episode 275. We're heading into the Clássico, big win against Nacional that looked a little sketchy at times. But I am joined by the main man. First of all, I am joined by Mr. Danny Saldana. Danny, how you doing today?
Honestly, I wasn't doing too great, but one thing's for sure.
What's got you down, brother? What's going on?
Nothing too crazy,
Okay.
but one thing's for certain, two things are for sure. I'm doing way better than Ruben Amorim right now. Ruben Amorim is somewhere. I don't even know where the fuck Grimsby is.
Future Benfica manager Ruben
Grimsby
Amorim?
is the name of that movie with Sacha Baron Cohen where he's a football hooligan. That's all I heard of Grimsby.
And at that point, he's like a failed one at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, doing good. Big win in the weekend. But like you said, Rich, like you alluded to, was not looking good for a little bit there, bruv. I thought good old Sporting was back and in full effect, but
we were ready.
We pulled through it. Pot with twins, and then he gets a triplet in the game.
Screwed me up for predictions, the bastard.
I was the one that got screwed up. I was the one that had 3-1, bro. I thought I had it for a second.
No, I had 3-1.
You had 3-0.
Well, this you're right. 3-0. Never mind.
You were close though.
3-0. I swear I had 3-1. Maybe
I was just blown immediately.
Crazy. I'm looking at it right now. Screw you.
You were looking at mine, bro.
I was looking at yours. Either way, my predictions were just a mess.
We both missed.
We both missed. Sam got a bunch of points just by the fact that he spammed goal scorers. So I'm also joined by the main man, Chris. Chris, how you doing today?
I'm good. Yeah, sketchy at times. You know, you never want to get behind early. I know that Benfica's in a weird games in hand situation instantly already, so you just don't. It's not a great position to be in. We talked about
especially before a Clássico.
We talked about this being a tough away trip. It's like, oh, let's get it out of the way. Not get the dropping the points out of the way is not what I meant really by that.
Yeah.
But it worked out in the end. It somehow ended up being comfortable in the end, somewhat. But it was deserved. And yeah, moving on to the thick of it. A big one this weekend already. Yeah. Porto early, Benfica late. You know the schedule.
As always.
Yeah, we always end up with Porto, I feel like really early during the season. It's really annoying at times because it's like we always play them in like August or September, and that's like, well, that's the game that's gonna like already make or break our season, which is really annoying. But it is what it is. Follow Sam Fonseca. He couldn't be here today. He's a little busy.
Money bags, Porto should be said.
Money bags indeed.
They found oil, man.
They found something. They found something. They found gold at the end of the rainbow. I don't know what they collected a life insurance. Maybe Pete Picasso's life insurance.
They had no bread, and then they made it rain all of a sudden.
Oh, they for sure. Bitcoin scams, telemarketing scams.
Pete Picasso's life insurance policy finally hit.
It finally hit.
It finally came through.
Yeah. The inheritance also finally hit for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I was following Sam TV a bit there, bro. I know his son barely got anything. One of his 3 wives barely got anything.
How many wives?
All of a sudden balling, bro.
I thought like he had no money left in the coffers, and like they were gonna foreclose on the training ground.
I was like, they're not gonna have anything left at all. Yeah. Like, what are they gonna do?
Bro is for sure spamming their loans, but
they got a whole new 11, so
yeah.
Literally.
Honestly.
Make sure you follow myself as well. Follow Sam, follow myself. Most importantly, follow AT Alvalade on X. It's not working for me right now, but I'll pop it up later. Without further ado, if you want to pull up Goal Point, because Goal Point is apparently back up and running these days.
No, it's still not. It's still a little funny. I know Goal Point is gospel here, but Goal Point.
You have to pull something out.
I used to click on this. And I used to be able to like scroll up and down and shit like that.
Yeah, where's the description?
Up. Exactly. I have to like change between windows here, bro.
Yeah, what the
Log one Goal Point. I'm not fucking with this. If I go here to Liga Bet Click or whatever too, if I go ratings, whatever, it shows me from like last year perfectly. Anyways, that's it. That's all I gotta say.
That's weird, but
get your shit together.
Picture yourself go. Well, here's the All Things Alvalade banner. Follow us, AT Alvalade, All Things Alvalade. But yeah, we'll go through.
Sponsor us as well.
We'll go through. Yeah, Goal Point, smart. Be powerful.
We love you. We love you.
Sporting's lineup was as follows: Rui Silva, Ricardo Mangas, Gonçalo Inácio, Zino de Bas, and even for the third game in a row. Look out. Pedro Gonçalves, Morita, Trincao, Hillman, Jenny, and then Suarez up top. Pot with 3 goals and an assist. Suarez with 2 assists. Who scored our other goal?
Pot scored 3.
Pot scored 3, but who scored the 4th?
Harder.
That's right. Harder came on as a sub. That's correct.
Yeah.
I forgot.
He banged on the badge too.
He banged on the badge only
just before almost leaving.
Just before,
and then he left. But then he didn't leave.
But then he left.
But he still might leave to France. So we don't know.
We don't know. He might still
definitely be something I want to ask you guys later.
Yeah. Kochkarashvili off the bench, Kent off the bench, Ioannidis off the bench, and Harder off the bench with a goal. Forgot about that one. Danny, I'll start with you. What'd you make of this game?
Yeah, not gonna lie. In the first half, they especially got me. I was already doom and gloom. Never good to score within the first opening minutes away, or for them to score, I should say, and especially always tough in Chopana. If we're not battling the elements, we're battling something. And this time it was really us. And then within the first opening minutes, like I said, they score a goal and Pot hits it off the bar. I'm thinking, all right, it's going to be one of those games. Because the first half, we peppered them. They really only had that chance in the first half. And I think maybe another corner to end it, if I'm not mistaken. And that was it when it came to their chances. And then we were just constantly peppering their net. And nothing was working. Like I said, Pot hit the bar. Suarez had a few missed opportunities. Hillman had a header that went wide just before ending the second as well. Trincao went wide. Morita got injured as well. So I was thinking it's going to be one of those games we're going to get unlucky or we're going to get fucked. Second half comes around. Started off better. Pot. I forget which one of Pot's goals this was. I can't remember if it was... Anyways, nonetheless, Pot gets us in to start off the game, or not to start off the half, but towards more of the middle of the second half. I believe it was 52nd, 53rd minute we scored,
and they needed to get that goal early too.
Exactly.
You felt if they didn't score within the first 10, 15
panic
minutes,
would have really started setting.
It would have been Cruzabal and panic for sure.
Which we already were a bit panicky, but we were at least going for it, and Tiki Tashka was still full in effect.
I think it should also be noted they showed limited ability to play out.
Yeah,
and even less so once they got a red card.
And
then their ability to play out basically became zero.
Which, by the way, a clear red. I know there's a lot of.
I was gonna say, are we calling you? Are we?
Are we Porto of last year?
Yeah, every game there's a red card, Are we? Because that's 2 in a row now. It's 2.
Helped. That's twice in 3 games.
It really helped. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
But this game it helped.
To be fair, bro,
last game.
Why are you coming in like that on a yellow? It's stupid.
Bro, if it's not, it could have easily been a straight red. It just happened to be a second yellow.
It was a second yellow, so he was gonna get a card regardless. It just for him it was reckless.
A reckless tackle.
It's a reckless tackle. You can see the markings on Inácio's shoulder and side / back from the studs, and it's he didn't just get that by falling down and hitting the turf. He actually got hit by the guy's freaking boots. So silly challenge, especially when you're already on a yellow. It was,
and it's inches away. Silly because it's inches away from being a penalty. You know what I mean?
I thought for a second, I'm oh, this is a pen. Yeah. I'm oh no, it's just outside the box.
Yeah.
And then we proceeded to do nothing with the free kick anyways, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, exactly. But even before that, we were peppering them, like I said, but that red card did definitely help, and I think it was more than deserved in my opinion. But onto the second half, it was still more of the same. Again, they only really threatened us on set pieces. There was, like I said, another corner that they almost scored on or just went a little wide on, or at least was a little shaky there. And then a free kick that I can't remember if it was saved or if it just went wide. On that as well, before I forget as well, I thought Rui Silva was kind of let us down there on that first goal. I understand it's taken a bit by surprise, and it's behind a few players, so can't really see the ball there. But I thought it was maybe a
it's not great defending leading to like it's not great defending on the corner kick itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do it like because they basically let him have a free header almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree a bit. Rui Silva could have
done
definitely
better,
done a bit more. I feel like on that one.
But he saved us on other occasions, so all is good there. And it was just the one. If it was Israel would have let us down another 2-3 times.
Oh, we would have been toast.
Suarez ended up getting a goal that was offside. I kind of need I need to see where they're placing the lines and stuff like that, because I don't know about you guys. I barely seen the lines, and the initial pass, offside. Sure, he's offside. I forget who it was in the back post, but Suarez kind of touches it. And if I think if we're going off,
that's the thing. If he touches it, then it's fine. But I don't know if I still don't know that he touches.
They must have been saying that he didn't.
Bro, there's multiple situations in this game where it's like, did Suarez touch it, including the assist, the back heel assist.
The back heel. Oh, he for sure touched it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, I don't know that he touches it, so it's probably getting called. I was just sitting there enjoying my Dominoes, and I'm just like, oh my god, he doesn't touch it. It's not a goal. I had a feeling.
Fair enough. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go back to it until he proves me wrong from last week. Suarez, he does great. Like I said, like we just alluded to as well. The back heel was phenomenal. He is a good team player for sure.
Yeah.
But a couple pressures, bro.
Yeah,
he's almost
always in the right
season
place.
Where he steals the ball from the goalie,
or
blocks,
for sure,
blocks like a kick and gets
Didn't Ioannidis do something like that last year, like against like Santa Clara in a Tossa game or something? Like the goalie went to go throw it and just wasn't paying attention, and he just rounded the keeper. Somebody scored a goal like that last year, pretty similar.
I can't remember though, but I wouldn't put it past it because the pressure was.
Yeah,
that we provided was on. But yeah, I mean, I just think his finishing has a bit to be desired, bro. There's a few chances in that second half where he went a bit wide, but even there's another opportunity. I mean, I think we're already like 3-1 up at this point, where he tries to square it to Pot, where Pot's like, I think he would be offside regardless, and I kind of wish that he went for goal. Even the offside goal, like his shot, I think ricochets off the defender. Now that I'm looking at the replay here, I don't know.
I think they were going to credit as. I think even if that goal said they were going to credit it as an own goal.
Yeah, fair enough. But we'll see again. I mean, it's still early. He scores this weekend against Porto, and I'll be saying he's the best Luis Suarez to ever touch a ball. So
the other one's a biting racist piece of crap.
Piece of shit. Yeah, facts. Big facts.
Fucking garbage.
Big facts. But yeah, Pot to the rescue with a hat trick. Great goals, celebrating the twins as well, which was a nice touch too. Nothing really to add on more to this game. I know Chris will definitely pick up where I left off there. The only thing I have to say is I was on Twitter saying that it was blue. The kits were blue. And
kits were blue.
Kits were blue.
Can confirm.
And the right lighting, maybe they can be mint, but they
when they're lit well, they look kind of like a sea foamy minty green.
Yeah,
they look like a teal. They look teal as blue.
It was like a teal, a mint, but they look pretty blue, like a blue hint to it.
I tell you what, it sucks if you're colorblind because you're just like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, I don't know.
Right. You think it's colorblind. You might think they're the grass, to be fair.
You might not know what they are. When we used to have the green highlighter kits, my grandfather swore they were yellow. I'm like, nope, we haven't had a yellow kit in years, dude. Sorry, but that ain't yellow, that's green.
Really quick, since we're on this, I have a buddy also named Richard, and one time we were out and he was like, oh, what's that red thing over there? And it was like orange or some shit like that. And we were like, what the fuck? What? Are you stupid?
Idiot. And you realize, oh no, he's colorblind.
He's colorblind.
Make fun of him. Yeah, fair. Thank God this Richard's not colorblind.
Yeah, facts.
Chris, what did you make of this game? Because I've not got too much to add to Danny's points.
The first half was truthfully incredibly underwhelming and frustrating.
Yeah.
Not enough created. And yeah, if the second goal doesn't come early, in the second half. I don't know what becomes of this, to be honest. They would have had a really difficult time parking the bus for 45 more minutes, but
they tried.
It could have been a cluster, and I'm really glad that we had the game that I feel like was coming from Pop. And
yeah, you feel like he was
trending
due.
upwards. He's been playing well. Now a hat trick and a 10.0. He's back.
10.0. That's mini mentor numbers right there. Sidemen charity
He's
match.
Officially back, I think we can say.
Yeah.
It is slightly concerning that our new right back still hasn't started.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't start this game.
I've liked him each time he's come
on. I was surprised he didn't get the nod this game.
I wonder what we're gonna do on Saturday.
But there's no the ball again. Let's go.
Probably, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, Morita was trending slightly downwards. Now he's gotten another injury to deal with, another muscle injury. It's very frustrating.
We're thin. It feels like we're going to be thin at midfield if this keeps up.
Koch has, I think, had substitute appearances in every game.
Yeah.
I wish we could get a little bit more from him. Technically, I feel like he's kind of a João Palhinha with a little less ball playing ability. But I also know that he has that ball playing ability. I've seen him make beautiful passes.
Yeah.
There was that one preseason game where he had basically a mixtape of only his passes.
Yeah.
So I know he has that in him. But at the same time, I can also see why he would almost be an ideal CDM type for a team that is battling relegation,
looking for that mid-table mediocrity kind of.
And he could just be a tank, kind of in a way that Palhinha was a tank for Fulham, but wasn't able to excel as much as a tank for Bayern. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not all that, but it plays a part, I think. So I just think he needs to grow into a role where, I know his team definitely dominated a lot of games last season because they were able to get promoted from La Liga 2. So that tells me they won a lot of games. But I just think it's almost a different level, a different tier. He's going to be playing Champions League games. It is another level. There's another pressure, another expectation. And I want to see him keep getting better. The starting role was a natural fit for him. We haven't seen the best of him yet. And
no, we haven't, I would say.
And I hope that we can eventually see a continuing growth there. Because I'm not being oh, he's not good enough or it's bad. It's not. It's just fine. And I know it can be better.
Mm-hmm.
And, he wasn't, he was a signing that was locked in for a while. I was actually shocked that the move wasn't attempted to be hijacked. Maybe it wasn't reported anywhere.
Yeah.
Felt kind of cheap to get him. I'm shocked no one else was just going in, even other La Liga teams. But him and Humeland is on paper should be our best pairing, I think.
I agree.
They should be our top two. Mm-hmm. If we're doing a midfield three for sure.
And eventually I think the plan would be for Koch to become Humeland next season.
That's what it felt like when they made that transfer. It was kind of if
maybe
he was sort of being planned as the potential heir apparent.
They tried to say oh, it's not, they're not related, but I mean, obviously
still related, right? Similar profiles, play styles. We could kind of see the writing on the wall with that one a little bit. You can't pull the wool over the eyes of the crew here at All Things Alvalade. That's for sure. We know what's up.
A little bit more offensively from Humeland could be required as the to kind of pair with that.
Maybe.
But yeah, they'll continue to adapt and grow to each other, because I think we're going to see them together a lot over the course of this season.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think you're going to see them more often together than apart for the most part, especially if Morita's fitness issues kind of continue, which sucks. I thought Morita actually looked good the first 2 games, and then he looked kind of duty this game, and then looks like he went off hurt, so like not ideal. They're like, damn, like is Morita back? Like, let's go. And then no, never mind. Psych. Not much really to piggyback on this game. I would agree. Like the first half was just a slog to get through. It felt like it was just nothing could go our way. We had chances that we just weren't converting on at all. And yeah, I felt like the red card changed it quite a bit because it's okay. Well, now these guys have already gone into park the bus mode 5 minutes into this game because they scored a few minutes in. So you feel like can they park the bus for 1.5 halves of football? That it turns out they couldn't, but you never know. This is Sporting. Our DNA lives on. Yeah, the goal comes, good time, like can't complain. And then yeah, they score early in the second half, which I feel like we said, they needed to get that one relatively quick, like within the first 10-15 minutes. Because yeah, if it stays 1-1 after 20-25 minutes in the second half, you just feel like it's probably going to stay that way. Like they've held the line that long. It's going to take something kind of maybe wacky to break that deadlock. And then once we made it 2-1, you felt like the floodgates were kind of open. Like it was chance after chance after chance. Like it felt like it could have been like 6-1 or 7-1 even at one point, with the amount of like shots they were just launching at the net.
Low key, Porto could have had. He had a hat trick. He could have had 6. He
could have had 5. He could have had like 5.
I've counted at least 6. There was one where the Nacional defender gets it right off close to the line.
Close, yeah, near the line.
Like a handball. Like I said in the opening 10 minutes, he hits the bar. There's another one, like I said, Suarez passes it to him, and it's just a little bit ahead.
There's also like Suarez. I know Suarez. He had like 1 or 2 assists. And then he has the goal that gets disallowed, but he could have had like 2 or 3 this game even. Harder gets a goal. Like you just felt like the score line was 4-1. It felt like a fair score line at the end of the day. Because we did dominate, and they were a man down for a majority of the
Most
game.
Of the game, yeah. Also, Harder's goal, the all important second goal. I'm not sure Harder knows that was going in, bro. That low key could have easily been like a tackle.
Yeah, it was a great hit.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was
a great hit, son. He meant
and
that.
Honestly, it's lucky that the ball takes a bounce there, that he just gets the toe to like.
He is. I think the bounce helps him. I do think the bounce helps him a little bit for sure. But what do you mean? That's he planned that the whole time. That was
you're right.
Phenomenal finish.
And then taps on the cymbal. And then ditches his girlfriend who just goes to Portugal, bro. Respect.
What's with Sporting players and just like leaving their girlfriends?
No. The Nordic players.
The Nordic Sporting players.
Nordics.
Just saying bump that
instantly.
Yeah.
They're just like, nope, not for me. I gotta focus. The ball's life. Didn't they tell you? That's what it feels like. That's so funny.
Balls are life.
Whoa, wait, what? Hang on. Pardon?
You heard me.
Okay, okay. You know what? Fair enough. You said what he said. All right.
I said what he said.
I respect him and who stands by what he said. All right. Moving on. Yeah, nothing really to add to this game. Pot, my man of the match. I'm assuming probably your guys' man of the match as well, unless you have differing opinions.
I think
Mangus got booked and only played 45 and still turned in a 6.2.
Still
be pretty good. He had a nice little game. He was pinging in a couple of decent little crosses here and there too.
Nah, he was good. He was good.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see him because Matheus Reis is back, if I'm not mistaken.
I know. Come on. We gotta roll with Ricky.
If only this game was against Benfica and Matheus Reis was back. Could you imagine the headline? Could you imagine
Matheus Reis also is hated at Porto, so
well, I know that, but I'm just saying it would have been it's hilarious that his first game back is against Porto.
Fair.
It would have been even
killed a ball boy. A lot of people forget that.
Yeah, he murdered a ball boy, international criminal Matheus Reis.
Yeah. That was one of his early hits.
Yeah. That was one of his first worries into the world of crime.
Speaking of international criminals, I honestly thought Trincão was going to get lashed in the middle of the streets, naked, like Cersei Lannister, because he went shoulder to shoulder with a Nacional guy. That was another thing that I seen absolute
I didn't
like
see
tears
this.
online this week. It was like insane.
Yeah,
I didn't even see that online. I wasn't online enough this week.
Oh,
I guess.
there were
Oh,
some
really?
tears
All
about
right.
it.
Oh
I didn't
my
even realize.
god!
I guess I'm just not as online
Richard,
as I used to be.
don't look up Trincão, bro. Like it's just gonna be people wishing death upon him because he went shoulder to shoulder with a guy from Nacional. But
Just
I
jealous.
don't know.
Jealous.
That was crazy.
I wish it was them.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not. I guess I'm just not as online as I used to be, which is probably a good thing. But yeah, I did not see that at all.
Mateus Reis is gonna play, and they're gonna like protest the result.
Yeah,
International court.
Facts.
They're gonna international criminal. But yeah, I'm just saying it would have been even more funny if it just happened to be his first game back, and it's Benfica. Look out! Like that would have been immensely even more hilarious than it already is.
Yeah.
But we'll get into league predictions for this week. So points all around for everybody for once. So Chris, you got a point just for the win. Danny, you got a point for the goal scorer and the win. I got just a point for the win. I guess none of the goal scorers. Thank you to all of you for doing nothing. And Sam went 7-1, so he got extra point just by virtue of he guessed like 5 different goal scorers. So he was bound to hit on at least one.
Do that.
He was bound to hit at least one, so he hit on the pot. He hit on pot at least, and he hit on harder as well, which was a crazy shout. So we'll look at the standings as well. So Sam storming to an early lead at 7 points. Chris at 3 points, myself at 2, and Danny, you are at 2, I believe, as well, if I'm not mistaken. I want to make sure. Yeah, you're
tied with the champion. Yeah, I only got 2 this week.
Yeah, so you're at 2. So we got some ground to make up for sure. But we'll get into predictions this week. It is a Clássico against Porto. I have already put in my prediction. I've gone hopeful to start for a 2-1 with Pot Suarez. Danny, I'll start with you. What's your prediction and why?
Realistically, I think we're gonna tie at 1-1, but
that's what I almost put, and I might go back to that.
More often than not, they are draws.
Yeah, I might go back to that too. I almost put 1-1.
I was gonna say my first draw points prediction could be today.
Yeah. And Porto's also flying high as well.
Yeah.
But
who's your goal scorer?
I'm gonna be illogical though. I'm not gonna go with 1-1. I'm gonna go with a 2-0 win.
Oh, okay. He's going for a repeat of
I was gonna go 2-1 as well, but I'll go with 2-0 instead.
He's gone for a repeat of last season's result at the Alvalade. Interesting.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go with a pot goal. And I really want to go Mangas or Mateus Reis right now, but I'll go De Bast.
De Bast banger. Kick. All right. Chris, what's your prediction and why?
My prediction is Danny's failed prediction, 1-1.
1-1, and that's what I might change mine back to this before the game because I was so close to putting that. I was really on the fence. Goal scorer.
Kenda.
Ooh,
I like that.
Choice. I like it though. He scored last year. No, Jenny scored last year against Porto. No,
Jenny. I know Gilqueres scored 1.
We had our home game at Alvalade. It was one of Kenda or Jenny, and I'm gonna go crazy if I don't know who it is. I'm gonna actually Google it right now while I'm thinking about it. I swear it was Jenny, but maybe I'm wrong.
Jenny. Might be Jenny. Kenda barely scores.
Kenda doesn't score often, but I feel like that's why I remember him potentially scoring. Let me pull it up. It was Jenny. Jokeres on a penalty, and then Jenny in the 90th plus 3rd minute.
Big game player.
Huge game player. Loves a big game, Jenny. But that is predictions. Make sure you just keep up with us. We'll be on that. Moving along, we've got some news and rumors. We got some transfer rumors. Which do you guys want to get into first? Because we've got a couple interesting ones. We can get into Harder. We've kind of touched on a bit. He was gone, then he wasn't, and then he might still be gone. We don't really know what's happening. Like, what do we make of that?
Yeah. I mean, I was okay with him leaving.
You know what makes no sense to me about this is if you read any of the articles, they're like Sporting accepted AC Milan and Rennes bids. It's like
so we said it both. Like,
what does that mean? How do you accept both bids?
I guess then it's up to the player.
24
talk to
plus
Luis
3 is
Figo in
cool.
1995.
Now you guys figure out who gives it to us. What?
You know what? Talk to Luis Figo in 1995. He'll tell you how you can accept more than. He'll tell you how you can accept like 3 or 4 bids.
No, but what Rich is saying is like, how are you just accepting it? Why are you not saying like Milan's offering this? We need more.
Unless they basically said like we'll accept either offer. Basically, it's up to the player at that point. Like if
now
they're the same
Milan is
offer,
like leaning out a little bit.
With the player.
I guess if they're like identical offers, you basically go to the player and say they've offered the same. We're happy with either offer. You choose which you want to negotiate with.
And here's my
the
thing,
way I could see it.
Why is harder choosing AC Milan when you can barely get into Sporting?
And that's the apparent reason.
Bigger, probably bigger money.
And not saying Milan's shit right now. Don't get me wrong, but the responsibility is.
But they still have that Milan. They still have that like Milan mystique, though. I feel like that's a bigger allure than Rennes, right? Like it's like United still. It's like these losers that still sign for Man United or something, like any of those, like a team like that. Like you're signing there because it's the allure of Manchester. Like there still is a bit of the draw and name value there, whether you want to admit it or not.
He's for sure gonna get a pay rise at Milan as well. Even
he'll get paid more at Milan than he probably would at Rennes. I would be surprised if he was making more at Rennes. So I mean that's also something to factor into. Why would you want to go to Milan? One, it's Milan. Two, you're getting paid probably at least 20 to 50% more than what you're getting now.
Yeah. I was also enjoying the rumors that Santiago Jimenez was going to come to us as well. That was a fun.
That was a fun 28 hours.
Yeah.
That was a fun 20 hours. It was a fun day.
Fun. And then we realized, oh wait, there's no way we can afford it.
No shot, this guy's coming.
And then it's
no way.
Never mind. But I mean, I'm cool with Harder leaving. I'm even cool with the price tag because we're still, although it's not going to be much, we're still going to make some money on him. And
what did we pay? What did we pay for him?
Maybe like 20, I want to say.
No, I thought we paid less for Harder, surely.
Maybe 19, 18, but it's like in and around that figure there, I'd say.
When in doubt, transfer market.
Facts. But even still, we're going to make some money on a player that barely played last season.
I think it's 3 million, 3 or 4 we're making.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be much. But still, we're making some money on a player that's barely played. That's only
in theory, he could
potential.
If he continued on his growth path, he would be worth more than that on the end,
of the season. Potentially. Maybe not, right?
Maybe not, right? That's the risk.
Yeah.
But
that's
19 million euros.
I don't think he's going to get worse.
So yeah, they're getting 24 million was the accepted bids. They're making
plus
5
3.
million.
Plus 3.
So they can make up to 8 million in profit.
Not horrible per se. But yeah, but I'm also in the same realm where it's like I'm also cool with him staying. It's the same thing. Like he can obviously get better. I look at Fatawu, for example, and that's sort of like what if kind of player. Like what if he stayed? What could he have done?
I really wish he got more of a fair shake here because I really like Fatawu.
Yeah, but Amorim decided that he was a left wing.
And he's really well liked at Leicester too, because he's really well liked at Leicester too, and he
scored a banger this weekend. I don't know if you've seen it, Rich.
Yeah, I saw. That's partly why. Like he's a good player. He's a good player. Like I'm like, man, he did well. Like at Leicester,
he's the Ghanaian Robin. He's just a left foot. It's just a left foot, but he's incredible and pacey. But yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I'm cool with Harder going. I'm cool with him staying. If the price is right, that's fine. He can go, and I'm cool with Ioannidis coming because I think as of right now, although he had a bad season last year, he's currently better than Harder. I don't know about next year, but at least right now he's better than Harder. I'm cool with Clayton coming in. I'm on the record saying that. I just his price tag is a little too high for a backup player. But yeah, that's where I'm at with the whole Harder thing. But maybe he'll stay. He'll probably stay.
It's up in the air right now. And I'm kind of the same opinion. Like if he goes and they're getting a obviously more than $20 million euro bid.
Yeah.
And if he does want to go, then go. And it's AC Milan. Like you're getting to play in a bigger league and one of the world renowned teams.
Yeah.
Even if they are in a difficult phase, like there's still that allure. But I also wouldn't be upset if he just stayed and we rolled with him as our second striker still. Because they're still really active on trade, like more so than I feel like we've ever been in the transfer market. I guess when you are on the verge of bankruptcy, that'll happen. But But yeah, they're still in on a lot. They're still in on like a couple players. Still in that on Yeremay. They're still in on. They're back on the Ioannidis train.
He's asking for a lot right now, though.
He's asking for again. It feels kind of. I saw the rumor like yesterday. I'm like, hang on a second. We've done this before. I've seen these exact headlines 1 year ago. What are we doing?
Yeah,
we could have just gone and retweeted all the stuff from last year and would have still been relevant.
I think Ioannidis is going to become our new Luis Suarez because we were linked to Luis Suarez like 2 years ago.
Years.
Last year again.
Yeah, they're still linked to him.
Maybe next year we'll
they're still.
We cannot sign Ioannidis in another 2 more years.
I think we will.
In 2 more years after
in 2 more years.
That's the process.
He's already. You could argue he's already trending down.
Fund the process. No, fund the process. Like the time to sign him would have been now or last year. I'd rather if that's going to be ours. I'd rather.
Suarez played for 3 different teams while we were linked to him.
Yeah.
And then we actually
were linked to him around Marseille. Yeah.
4,
I
maybe.
would. I at this point would rather just we keep Harder and bond the Ioannidis transfer.
Hear me out though. Hear me out.
Especially if they're just like money in, money out, right? Because like they're gonna.
If they're like for like money in, money out, like you're really not like I'd rather just.
What the fuck is the point of that?
Like what is it? This is just money laundering.
Yeah, when you think about it that way, it's like, why would we rather have Harder or Ioannidis?
I'd rather have Harder, who's
appreciating asset, depreciating asset, right?
Yeah, true.
I'd rather have Harder, who is like a couple years younger.
Maybe Ioannidis is more to contribute at this exact second.
Maybe,
but
I don't know. I don't know that he contributes that much.
The
more
problem
than
is Harder wants more minutes up top, and there's not that many minutes available to him, so he plays more on the wing because there's more minutes available. Where
Ioannidis will have that same problem too.
Are these minutes
so why do you
bother?
Unless Harder's the one pushing for the move outwards, then you don't bother with and even entertain this.
This is our 25 million super sub.
Yeah, like I'd rather have the 19 million younger super sub with more upside.
That's gonna eventually be our starter potentially.
Yeah, I'd rather have him who has more upside than the guy who's 2 or 3 years older and is already on like the downturn.
I say this, but what if we get a Portuguese international experienced striker?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Nelson Oliveira?
No,
I'm just kidding. Paulinho, I'm kidding.
That came out of left field. That was
budget, bro.
I was not thinking Nelson.
Mind you, I mean, I have to put my little propaganda out there. He just moved to another back to his Bundesliga team in Stuttgart. 2 goals or 2 games, a goal and an assist, a banger Puskas award-winning goal potentially, and a banger of an assist. I won't say his name, but you guys know about the streets. I'm not having this. The streets know. I gotta continue my propaganda here.
Yeah, you know why they call it the streets? Because they're full of bums. That's why. I am not entertaining Thiago Tomas on this team. I'm not entertaining. I will not have this talk on this.
I'm just saying.
You can just say all you want. I will not stand for this. No. Yeah. I would like if Harder is gonna go and you're bringing Ioannidis, I'd rather just keep Harder. It feels like we're just unnecessarily complicating things at that point.
I do like Ioannidis though. The compilation that GM is throwing out there is nice. He's making me a believer, but
yeah, because compilations are also meant to highlight all your best traits and none of the flaws.
If GM made a highlight of me, I'd look unbelievable. Let me also.
I don't know that you could make a highlight of me, honestly. If you struggle,
you have to fill 2 minutes 20 seconds. Yeah, it'd be possible.
Yeah, you gotta. You can maybe get it. You can get like a minute. What's a minute?
But I guess he has several games in there. So yeah, if I had the same recorded sample size, you could probably make 2 minutes.
Yeah, if I was recorded every game, you can. Yeah, but you can. For me,
if I was recorded every game, you can get a solid like minute and a half. What's a minute and a half?
I have some decent highlights of like a little chubby midfielder that is like okay on the ball or like a decent pass here and there. Right?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is
there was like 2 or 3 games in 7-a-side this year where I was like on job. I'm like, you could maybe get like 30 seconds each out of those games, and that's about it if you're lucky.
Yeah. But my last thing on Ioannidis, I'm saying all this that I wouldn't mind them, and that actually, you know what, maybe it's better at least, especially in the short term, Ioannidis over Harder. I'm saying this, but I'm already complaining about Luis Suarez's output. I have a feeling I'd do the same with Ioannidis because most of like the highlights that I do like from him has been like the link up play.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But,
it's also like, do you want to have a $25 or more $1 million guy striker on your bench?
Yeah, that's the only problem. I mean, if it was to do that, we might as well have went
Maybe.
after the Serbian that just went to Benfica. I would have preferred him and Luis Suarez over what we're doing now.
Yeah, that's fair. Only other transfer news I can think of is Jota Silva's will he won't me saga continues.
Will he loan or will he not loan?
Will he loan? It looks like
More
it's just going to be a loan with no option to buy now, which is interesting.
Yeah. He's going to join. He's going to join the established transfer deadline day signings of
he's going to be our
Jose
transfer deadline day.
Bolasi, Jota Silva. So it's going to be nice. What can possibly go wrong?
I don't know. I mean, I said that when we were first linked to them, I said I was happy to be linked to him. I like Jota Silva.
I like him.
I just feel like they should shit or get off the pot, like figure it out.
My only other thing is like we're already struggling, and I know there's going to be more games to come, right? We're going to eventually be playing 3 games, or 2 games a week, right? Every 3 days, we'll be playing games, right? But so there'll be more spots for competition, but we're already struggling to put Kenda in, right? Like the fan base is clearly, although I'm with Rui Borges in this, where I think Jenny has done enough to constantly start, but the fan base is already getting frustrated with how little minutes Kenda is getting.
Mm-hmm.
We throw in Jota Silva, and it's like, who are we dropping? If we're not going to sell Jenny,
who's losing minutes then?
Yeah. Which it doesn't seem like we're gonna be selling Jenny, because Mourinho just came out yesterday and said he's not even sure there is a list for Fenerbahce, let alone having Jenny.
Well, Fenerbahce just went out of the Champions League kind of sad style today.
Yeah, to a poor Benfica, but
to a knock reap. Well, they put a Fred and Shaklar Soyuncu out there. I was watching the game, like, oh, that's wild. I look, I'm like, holy crap! Wild Fred appears out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and then Soyuncu comes out. I'm like, where have you been? I remember you.
Yeah, they benched a lot of their Fred and Soyuncu they've been starters for Fenerbahce.
Yeah, it's just a wild mishmash of dudes. I was like, holy, no wonder you lost to Benfica.
Yeah,
that's where you're putting out.
If we're not gonna sell Jenny, I don't know where Jota is going to necessarily fit in, unless he's going to be the striker and those 2 get benched. But
why is he linked to other teams, really?
He's only really been linked to us, yeah.
I just read something online literally minutes ago where he rejected Leeds, that he just wants Sporting. So
I guess because he's probably like he'll adapt better if he hasn't already gotten into like a mid-English team.
Yeah.
Like he's not going to get into another mid-English team, I suppose.
I think he's made enough money in England this last year where he's like, all right, I can go back to Portugal.
I can go back to Portugal for a year or two.
Still make a good amount of money, and then maybe go like Turkey or Saudi in a few years.
Yeah, collect a little pay, or even like an MLS payday if they ever get their lives together.
Yeah,
because he's got some name value now. But
maybe he's thinking like, if I play at Sporting and do well, maybe I'm in the Seleção this year. Whereas in Nottingham, it seems impossible.
Yeah, where like he was at Guimarães and he was already getting Seleção calls. No, like he got a Seleção call at Guimarães. No,
maybe I can't.
Or he was like,
or at least really in like a 56 list for sure.
Yeah, like he was in a list of like their 35 that they had to cut down like 26 or whatever. Like he was definitely. Yeah. So I do wonder if that does factor. It's like I'm probably gonna get more. I know I'm gonna get more minutes at Sporting than a league.
More attention,
more attention for sure. Yeah, maybe that does play a bit of a part in it too. I would. That's actually not a stupid theory, Danny. Look at you shine.
I'm not stupid all the time. Just sometimes.
Just some of the time.
And we are becoming Vitória Clube de Portugal. So
yeah, we do like our Guimarães. We have like some of our Guimarães boys. We have like our Guimarães boys last few years. Shout out to Sam's goat Rochinha.
Exactly. So to end off this transfer topic, or unless you have something else in transfers, Nelson Oliveira.
Not even a little bit. I forgot. Does he even still play?
We got another. Yeah. There is one other thing. There is a player on our team who's had 2 collapsed deals in the last 6 months.
Yes,
there is.
He had one, and now he just registered his second. So I know at least one podcast member is happy about that. He just made a at least €60 investment into this man. So yeah, it seems like Ricardo
shout out to Big Sam.
Oh, you're talking Esgaio, bro. I thought you were
Who
talking
did you
St.
think
Juste
he was
for a
talking
second.
about?
I was thinking St. Juste.
Oh,
No,
I forgot about St. Juste.
He has had a failed move or 2 failed moves as well.
But now it seems like Berlin
seems
might
like
be in
he's-
for him,
Union
but might
Berlin
not.
is
So that's
jumped
why I was thinking you
ahead,
were
yeah.
saying that.
Have we got a Here We Go confirmed? I don't know. I haven't seen that
Absolutely
yet.
not. We don't even have it there. We land.
Nothing. And I'll believe it when I, like Chris said about the Esgaio transfer. I'll believe it when he's holding up the shirt at a press conference. Or like on social media. I won't believe it until I actually see it.
Sporting is giving Esgaio that option that if you want to stay, we're fine with you staying, which is just kind of crazy. But
he's gonna get like surely
he's a locker room guy.
He does seem like a vibes guy. Like
I can't wait to see him play center back and a back 4. That's gonna.
I can't wait for him to get minutes in an
God.
actual Champions League game against like Real Madrid when like someone's out suspended or hurt, and it's like, well, we got to roll Esgaio at right back or center back because everybody's hurt or
because
suspended.
Esgaio at the
what's coming
back will happen by December. So
it'll come. It'll happen.
By the way, we're still getting injured at an alarming rate. Yeah,
and St. Juste is sold. So.
Yeah, he will play. Yeah. He will play significant minutes at some point. Like we're gonna be playing like Real Madrid in the Champions League, and it's gonna be like we got to roll with them at center back because everybody's hurt and or suspended. That's like it's coming. We're gonna get like some. We're gonna get like 2 killer teams, and we're gonna we're gonna get Kairat Almaty because we have to have our requisite. You got to travel all the way across the continent away day, which we get every year in Europe. We always play like Karabakh or some like Kazakhstan. We always play. We
always end up in Asia when it comes to the.
We always end up on the other side of Europe or basically Asia.
No. Yeah, of Asia. We're gonna be especially if we get this Kazakhstani team, we're gonna be like on the border of Asia, on the border of China, which is crazy.
Yeah, we always get at least one ridiculous away day every year in Europe. Whether it's like Kazakhstan, we had Azerbaijan one time. We've had a few Russian ones.
Luckily, Russia.
We get the odd Scandinavian. We've had the odd Scandinavian one in there.
Luckily, not gotten Israel yet.
If us or Benfica get Kairat, it'll beat Benfica versus Astana
for the longest away day. Yeah.
It's an extra like 500 kilometers.
That's insane. Yeah, you can mark it down. We always get at least like one absolutely killer, ridiculous like super club, and then we get a stupid away day. We always get those 2 guaranteed in the draw. Now with the new format, you can get that a couple times too.
Yeah,
that's the crazy thing. You can get like multiples of that. Like last year, we got the 2 English giants. We got Man City and we got Arsenal. We're like, that's the 2 English teams we did not want at any point. I mean, we beat Man City, but Arsenal got covered. We beat one. But yeah, we're like, well, if we're looking at the draw, like we're gonna get at least an English team. I hope we avoid like at least these 2, and then we got them. I'm like, well, that's not good.
I'll take the Kazakhstan team. I just want.
I'll take the Kazakhstan team.
I want them at home though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, as long as we don't have to travel to Kazakhstan, that's fine.
They have like a 17-year-old kid who's actually like a baller out there. So if he can come to us and he can, if we can sell them like the academy and stuff like that,
we can get that Kazakhstani fan base. I don't know how much that's gonna bring in. We can get it.
True.
It can be ours.
Yeah.
We didn't land on wherever Shikibala is from. We can land on this Kazakhstani kid.
Yeah.
We didn't land on Shikibala. We can land on Borat though, or whatever the shit.
Number 3 prostitute of all of Kazakhstan.
He's number 1 prospect in all of Kazakhstan. Any other transfer news that I'm missing? I can't think of anything else. I think we covered pretty much all the bases. We've had Esgaio's second failed move now. We've got St. Juste, the Willie won't he. We've covered Conrad Harder. We've covered the incoming guys, which I feel like they're just quabbling over dollars and cents, especially over Yeremay. Yeah. We're not linked to Kevin anymore, sadly. It looks like that's died.
He's going to Fulham for sure.
Yeah, that looks like. I mean, I'm not particularly surprised about that. Like they were commanding more than we could even kind of think of affording. So I feel like that died a death pretty quickly. Once they got to, we're asking for like 35 to 40 million minimum. It was like, yeah, we're out.
I will say the only good thing that from this transfer window that we haven't had in previous transfer windows is our like starters are essentially untouchable right now. Like there was murmurs of Hulman leaving, but I don't see that happening.
Those rumors died down pretty quick.
Very little rumors around him. Diomande looked like he was going to leave, but now he's.
We thought there was a deal to Palace for like 30-some million, and then it just apparently just never happened. It wasn't even a thing.
Yeah. So that's the only good sign. And
yeah.
Our the players that we bought have fitted in so far so good. It's just we're just waiting for some of them to now be starters like Vaj and I mean Kosh is definitely going to be a starter this weekend.
We also didn't really have interest in like Trincão or Pot either. Usually there's at least a little rumbling, but there was zero rumblings around them this summer. That's actually a really good point. And we haven't had any of the starters rumored, and if they've been rumored, it's lasts like a week or two tops, and it's like it dies down in a hurry, it seems, which I'm not upset about in the slightest.
Yeah, exactly. Me neither.
Yeah. Any other news and notes? I don't think we have any Modalidad still this month.
Other than B team, really.
Yeah, they're kind of the only ones still kind of trucking along. It's
2-1. 2-1.
They lost this weekend, right?
They did lose their first.
They did,
game.
yeah. The ladies should be back soon, no? They should be starting up like real.
Yeah.
If we still have a team, I don't know.
Well,
Brenda got.
She tore her ACL or something.
I thought she got.
That's Anna Borsch who tore ACL.
Yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't play for us anymore.
If I'm not mistaken, Brenda got extended. Maybe it was 2-3 weeks ago now, but
maybe
I'm wrong there, but. No, that's the only thing I could think of.
There's not really much. Like we barely got it. Like I don't even recognize most of the names of the team this year from what I've seen. Yeah. Like I was perusing the list yesterday just because I was bored and I had some time, and I was like, I recognize like half this team if at best. Like there's a lot of new faces. This year.
I recognize the Benfica team more because they have a lot of our old.
They have like 6 of our old players.
Yeah, bro, it's fucked.
Crazy. If nothing else, then we're gonna leave it off. Make sure you follow Chris here, Chris Oliveira at the Big Chris 69. Make sure you follow Mr. Danny Saldana here if it'll show. There we go, Danny Saldana. It's all on X/Twitter. Sam Fonseca could not be here, but follow him anyways on X. You can follow myself as well. My mouse is not working today. It is being a pain in the butt. But most importantly, follow us at All Things Alvalade, AT Alvalade. On socials. Gentlemen, if nothing else, I bid you adieu. We use a little bit of French there on this Portuguese English podcast. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back next week as we look to review the Clássico. Hopefully it is a good result.
Bringing 3 points back?
I'm hoping so, dude.
Maybe really hoping 1. So. Hopefully not bringing 0.
If we bring 1, I'll be like, yeah, cool. Like I'll be happy with a draw. Like I'll take a draw at this point, but yeah. If we come out and lose, it's like, well, that's it. That's not much left to look forward to. Look forward to the cups now.
At least it's early.
At least it's early. Chemistry yet, Their chemistry's not there yet.
At least it is early because like you can always again like if you drop points in this game either side, like it's not the end of the world.
You'll live. It just
Who's Benfica playing? Is Benfica not playing Braga as well?
Braga, Guimarães. I can check for you.
I got it.
You got it? Yeah, they might be playing one of the.
Rig schedule.
Sure they have a big game as well. Oh, never mind, Alverca. Never mind.
Oh, so they're.
Oh, it's when we play. I think when we play Benfica, they play Porto plays Braga or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you said Benfica has a big game. They're playing Alverca. So the
Alverca away. Alverca. Who did they just sign today?
I don't know.
They signed the guy from Lincoln.
Yes, there you go.
Is that Abe Lincoln?
Player. Abe Lincoln, bro. Big player for them.
Big player. He's coming out.
So
he's honest Abe, man.
And it's in Alverca. Let me see. Is Real Madrid playing? If Real Madrid's not playing, Vinny Jr. might.
Vinny might be at the game.
Maybe he'll play.
Could you?
I can confirm. Madrid is not playing on Sunday.
Remember? This is the real last thing. Remember when Paris Hilton's brother?
Played for Villaverdense.
Bought a stake in Villaverdense and then made them play him in a game.
And then didn't they? And then didn't they?
And not a player. What I'm gonna say is that is going to happen with Alverca, but Travis Scott will sub in.
No, no.
Travis Scott's going to get some Primera Liga minutes this season.
I low-key,
because
maybe this isn't as well known, but one of the owners for Estrela Amadora is actually Patrice Evra.
Yeah,
I thought he was for sure going to
lace him up. One last ride, dude.
One last
player
ride.
manager, maybe.
Bro, there's no way he's that much older than Zef Fonts, for example.
Yeah.
No, it's probably like 42. Fair. I mean,
42, 43.
He's Ronaldo's age.
Ronaldo's age.
Yeah, Ronaldo's 42. You know, so anyways.
I would have loved to see that. Travis Scott didn't Villaverde fold after that too?
Yeah, I mean they became fused with what is now Avsad, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
With AVS Sad. Well, that's disappointing. So Villaverde just doesn't have a team anymore.
No, it's Vila Frankens. Vila Verdense is a separate team that just got relegated, I think.
Portuguese football is a mess. We got to fix. We need centralized TV.
Maybe I'm getting that wrong.
But I don't know. But the fact that that's even
the Paris Hilton shit, I think is Vila Frankens, but
I know. I think the Paris Hilton was Vila Verdense.
Okay, let us know.
But yeah, I am positive it's Vila Verdense, and I'm pretty sure they folded or
I think that the team that did this nonsense no longer exists, which is not surprising.
Yeah, not shot. Portuguese football is a mess, man. We can't be having this. Yeah. Whenever someone argues against centralized TV rights and giving like everybody a more equal share of the pie, I just like to show them any one of those like Mickey Mouse situations. Go, really? And you think this is okay? That this happening on like a monthly basis is fine? Like, no,
it's just every year, bro. It's
every year there's like two teams that like are either fold or on like the verge of folding at any given time. Like it is a mess. Good Lord. Anyways, that's the show. We're just running into fucking rabbit hole territory. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next week. We'll try to be back same time, same space. And Viva Sporting. Peace.